I'll help however I can.
What is my viewpoint? I publish.
Yes?
On my honor.
What do you want?
I await your need.
What can I do?
Yes?
What do you wish?
Swords, not words!
Name it. Ready and willing.
A lot more exciting than any circus.
Minsk and Boo stand ready.
I am ready. Speak your mind.
You need something?
Something up?
Armor, sharpened and raring to go.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yep. Yep.
I await your need.
I'll help however I can. Yes?
What do you want?
What can I do? Faster than take a fast pause. What can I do?
Sarabok stands ready.
What do you want?
I am ready.
A lot more exciting than any circus.
Name it. Ready and willing.
About time. Speak your mind.
Something up?
Boo says, what?
What is my task? I'm out of sacrifice.
You need some?
Consider it done. Yes, it shall be. What is my task? I will do my best.
I'll do it.
Name it.
On my... Yes. Yes? Very well. What is my task? Done.
You point, I punch.
Who dare disturbs Draconis? More pestering emissaries from the cloistered monastery. Surely when the last batch did not return, Baltasar would have learned his lesson. No. I see I am wrong. You are not brothers of the tattooed one. I smell the taint of Bhaal. You cannot stop this. The Lord of Murder shall rise again, and I shall prove myself worthy to Abázigal by bathing in your tainted blood.
On my honor.
Swords, not words!
What is my task?
Nature's servant.
Time to move? Ready and willing?
Mince and bruise and knives. Every husband has his day. Armor,
On my
sharpen, and raring up.
Yes?
You think I can be defeated so easily? More evidence of your species' inferiority.
What is my task? As you ask.
Bo says, what?
I await your need.
Yes?
Yep.
On my honor.
Show me.
You point, I punch.
It shall be.
Aren't you good to go?
I'll help however I can. What can I do?
It is done. I am moving.
This is faster than Chitika Fast Paws.
What is my task? On my honor. Yes?
Swords, not words!
I await your command.
What is my task?
Ready and willing?
I need
On my honor.
Oh, it hurts so much.
Something up? Time to move?
Yes?
Minsk and
What is my task?
Yep.
Death comes. Feel it!
On consider it done.
I go.
I'll do it.
Yes? What do you wish?
You need something?
Yes? What is my task? On my honor.
Nope. Nope. I see
Nature's
nothing
servant
more than
awaits.
matches with my recipes. No more shiny ones.
Yes?
Oh, well. Back
Yes?
to cleaning, I guess.
my task? I will do my best. On my honor. Yes. Very well.
Feel my unholy wrath.
Yes?
I'll help however I can.
What do you want?
What is my task?
On
my honor.
Every hamster has his...
Yes?
Saravok stands ready.
What is my task? On my honor. Done. Yes?
Feel the backhand of justice!
What is my task? On my honor. Yes? What is my task? On my honor. To battle and victory, as you ask. Yes?
I await your need.
Ready and Willie's.
I am ready.
What is my task? It shall be. On my honor.
By all
Feel
of
the
the
backhand
seasons,
of justice!
What is my task? To battle and victory! On my honor. Yes? Consider it done. I'm out of sight of others.
Armored, sharpened, and
What is my
raring
task?
to go!
I will do my best.
Where Minsk goes,
On my
evil
honor.
stands
Yes.
aside. You point, I punch.
Yes? What is my task? Very well. On done. Yes, as you ask. What is it shall be. On my honor. Consider it done.
Something up?
Yes? What is my task? I will do my best. On my honor. Yes? Yes. What is my task? Very well. On my honor. Done.
Evil cannot be allowed to fester.
Yes? A dangerous mistake. What is my task?
Do not presume.
not words!
Show me.
What can I do?
It is as I would have.
On my honor. I await your word.
This is a lot. Evil cannot be allowed to
Right!
Yes? What is my task? As you ask.
Speak your mind.
Minsk and Bull stand ready.
I await your command.
Service awaits.
Every hamster has his
What do you wish?
I await your need. Yes?
On my honor. I'm out of it. Shall be.
I am ready.
Time to move.
Consider it done.
armored, sharpened,
What is my
and
task?
raring to go.
On my honor. To battle!
This is
And
the
victory!
You a lot
Bull
more than
says,
me.
what?
It is about time.
Yes? I will do my best. What is my task? On my honor.
Great
This
fast
is
ahead!
you a lot more than me.
You point, I punch. Jump on my sword
Yes,
while you
yes.
can, evil. I
Speak
won't
your
be as
mind.
gentle. Swords, not words.
What is my task? Very well.
Yep.
On my honor. Done. Yes, as you ask. It shall be. What is my task? On my honor. Consider it done. I will do my best. Yes. Very well. Yes, done. What is my... As you ask. On my honor. Yes, it shall be. What is... Consider it done.
You need something?
On my... I will do my best. Yes, I'm out of... I await your word.
In Bearvan's name, it shall be
Right
done.
you are.
I'll help however I can.
Name it.
What is my task? Yes.
Sarabak stands ready.
Minsk and booze
Your
as
servant
ready.
awaits.
What can I do?
Ready and willing.
On my honor.
Every armor, sharpened and
Yes. Very well. What is my task?
great fun! Right?
Time to... All right, all right.
On done.
Stand back for justice!
No problem at all.
Yes. As you ask. What is my task?
I'll do my best.
On my honor. Yes.
Feel every light!
What is my task?
Feel my unfold.
Dangerous mistake. On my honor.
Got you good.
Yes. What is my task? I had to drop your item on the ground. I can carry no more. On my honor, it shall be. To battle and victory!
With vengeance!
Yes? Consider it done.
No effect! That's not right!
Good.
No effect!
What is... I will do my best.
You need something?
On my honor, yes? To battle
Feel
and
your
victory! What is my task?
wrath. You point, I punch.
On my honor.
No effect! Swords, not words! Minsk, see battle foe! Run, foe, run!
Yes?
And
To
make
battle
way,
and
villainy.
victory!
Hero coming through!
What is my task? On my... Yes.
Armored, sharpened,
Yes.
and raring
Very
to go!
A dangerous mistake. What is my task?
But kicking, for goodness!
On my honor.
Where Minsk
battle
goes,
and victory!
even stands
Feel its icy breath.
Yes?
Swords, not words!
Feel its icy breath.
Feel the
On my
backhand
honor.
of justice!
What do you want?
A dangerous
my.
mistake. Yes?
Minsk, jump on my sword while you can, evil.
What is my-
I won't be as gentle.
With vengeance!
On my honor.
Great fun!
Yes? What is my task?
That's not right.
On my honor. Yes?
Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the
Feel its
eyes!
icy breath.
What is my task? On my honor. Yes? I await your word. What is done?
I'll help however I can.
and raring to go.
What can I do?
Something up?
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
I am ready.
Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
On my honor, as you ask. Yes? What is my task? To battle and victory! On my honor, it shall be. Yes, my weapon has... What is my
Weapon
my
has
weapon
no
has
effect.
effect. My weapon has no effect.
It's about time.
On my honor. Yes? What is my task? Consider it done. On my honor. Yes? What is my task? On my honor.
Feel the backhand of justice.
Next time.
Time to... You can count on me.
Speak your mind.
Yes? I will do my best. What is my task? I'm out. Yes. On very well. Yes?
Feel the backhand of justice.
On my honor. Yes, done. To battle and victory!
I thought it.
What is my task?
Fight all that is decent.
On my
I
honor.
fight.
Yes? As you ask. What is my task? On my... It shall be. Yes? Consider it done. What is my task? On my honor, I will do my best. Yes? Yes.
You must
What is
gather
my
your
task?
party before venturing forth.
You need... If you're
On my
sure...
honor.
You
Very
must
well.
gather your party before venturing forth.
Yes? Done. What is my task? On my honor. Yes?
Saspinar, gladly, sir. I can... Hindo's doom. Can you say it? Hindo's doom. Okay. Stands back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes! Lots of goodies to find. Lots to collect.
What is my task? It shall be.
Gladly, sir. Nope.
On my...
Nope.
Consider it done.
I see nothing more than magical stone recipes. No more
Yes?
shiny ones.
I await your word.
Oh, well. Back to cleaning, I guess.
I have a question for you, Imoen. You have the taint of Bhaal within you. Does this mean that you will turn into the Slayer as well?
I certainly hope not. I've been thinking more and more lately about that myself.
What is my task? I will do my best. I'm out of sight of others. On my... Yes. Yes? Very well. What is my task? On done. Yes, as you ask. What is my task? I'm out of... It shall be.
On your knees before you enter the presence of Abázigal. Bow before his ruthless might.
Nature could find a home here if it were properly cleansed and balanced.
On my... Consider it done.
You point. I
Yes.
punch.
I will do my best.
This is hardly what I expected. If this continues, I see little point
is
in my
my task?
remaining
Yes.
with your group. We are a poor match.
On my own. Yes?
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
What is my task?
Evil
Nature
cannot be
takes
allowed
the
to
life
fester.
she gave!
Honor. Very well. Yes? What is my task? On my honor. I'm out. Done. Yes?
Fall, creature, and
What
feed
thing?
the earth!
On my honor. As you
Fall,
wish. Yes? It shall be.
By all the reasons I fight.
What is my consider it done?
nature
Go for the
takes
eyes,
the
dude.
life she
Go for
gave!
the
On my
eyes!
honor.
Yeah!
I will do my best.
Properly cleansed and balanced.
To battle! And yes? What is my task? Yes. To battle and victory! On my honor. Very well. Yes? Done. What is my task? On my honor, as you ask. Yes, it shall be.
My place.
What is my on my honor? Yes. What is on my yes? What is my on my yes? What is my task? On my honor.
Words, not words!
Yes?
Show me.
What is my task? On my honor. Consider it done. Yes? What is my task? I'm ready.
What do you want, Sway, then?
On my honor. Yes? What is my task?
I am ready.
On my honor. Yes? Yes.
Minsk and Boo stand ready.
It is about time.
Yes.
Speak your mind.
Every monster has his day.
Help however I can.
Service awaits.
What can I do?
What is my task? Very well.
Name it. This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
I await your need.
On my honor.
Armor, sharpened, and raring to go. Who says what? You point, I punch. Words, not words!
What is done? On my honor. As you ask.
I am ready.
Yes, it shall be.
To battle
and
victory
of my
of
task.
justice!
I await your word. Consider it done. Yes, I will do my best. What is my task? On my honor.
Evil cannot be allowed
What
to
is my
fester.
task? On my honor. Yes?
You
What is my task?
You
On my
are
honor.
by all the seasons.
What is my task? On my honor. Yes?
This is
What is
you
my
are
task?
a
On
lot
my
more
honor.
than me.
See battle bow, run bow, run!
You need something?
Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
Yes?
Speak your mind.
I'll help however I can.
What is my task? Very well.
What can I do?
At your servant awaits.
On my honor. I'm out of sight of others.
Who says what? You point, I punch.
Ready and willing.
Yes? As you ask. What is my task? It shall be. On my... Consider it done. Yes?
Rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here. Nasty times are coming, I reckon. Things have been afoot lately.
What is my task? I will do my best.
enough. I no longer have immortal energies to sustain me. I tire.
On my honor. Yes? Yes. What is my task? On my... Very well.
Something up?
I await your
This is
news.
a lot more exciting than any circus.
Swords, not words!
Yes?
I await your command.
Minsk and Wu stand ready. Every hamster
What is my
has
task?
his day.
Done. To battle and victory! On my honor.
I require assistance.
Yes?
Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
What is my task? To battle
Feel the
and
passion
victory!
of justice. You point, I punch. Swords, not
I am
words.
ready.
What do you wish?
On my honor. To battle and victory!
Minsk and Wu stand ready.
Yes? What is as you ask? On my honor. Yes?
And make way, villainy. Hero coming through. Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
Yes? I'll help however I can. No, I can't carry...
Hardly what I expected. If this continues, I see little point in my remaining with your group. We are a poor match.
we must rest soon. Ooh, it's getting swirly.
What is it shall be?
Oh, Cyric, if that is your real name. What are you getting at, Ranger? I remember you well enough.
On my consider it done. Yes? What is my task? I will do my best.
Servant. Oh, yes!
On my... Yes. Yes, very well. What is my task? I await your word. On my done. Yes? As you ask.
Saspinar. What got we here? A book? It's good bedtime readings, maybe. Oh, All recipes
On
I
mine
make
it shall
use gold,
be.
they do. Based on recipes. You have no gold. I can do nothing.
Yes?
Come back when richer you are, okay?
What is my consider it done? On my honor. I will do my best. Yes? Yes.
You have the stench of the ball spawn. The same stench as Abázigal, though he tries to hide it behind the more palatable scent of his worm-kind heritage. Perhaps you have the power to break Abázigal's spell, Ballspawn. You have the scroll of reversal. I feel its power. Free me from my bondage. I will give you the board stone to pass. You can kill Abázigal. The enchantment is broken. I am free from this accursed servitude to that bastard half-breed. Free to leave this place and never return. You are a fool, puny one, to bargain with a dragon. We care little for promises made to the likes of you. But you are in luck, tiny man. Abázigal must pay for what he did to me. But I am not eager to allow myself to fall victim to his snares once more. Therefore, I will honor our rules and give you the ward stone before I leave this vile place. May you extract unholy vengeance on the mongrel half-breed's head.
What is my task? On very well. Yes?
Boo says, what?
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
You point, I punch.
Speak your mind.
Yep. What you want?
Service awaits.
Incorrect.
You need something?
I await your need.
Swords, not words!
Ready and willing.
Mince and boo stand ready. Every hamster has his day.
I'll help however I can.
Something up?
Armor sharpened and raring
What
to
can I
go.
do?
I am ready.
A lot more exciting than any circus.
It is about
On my honor.
Sarabak stands ready.
Boo says, what?
Yes? What is my task?
Speak your mind.
You point, I punch.
On my honor.
You need something?
What is my task? Done.
Nature's servant obeys.
Yes? Time to move?
On my honor. Yes?
Yep.
I'm out.
However I can. What can I do? What do you want? This is a lot more exciting than any circus. Name it. Yep.
I'm out of sight. What is my task? Yes? What is it shall be?
You point.
My unholy wrath!
So where Minsk goes, evil stands. Minsk and Boo. Every hamster has his day. Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
I'll help however I can. Yes?
Who says?
Nature!
Feel its icy breath!
You saw jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as
I'll show you a fight.
Welcome. I have watched your progress with great interest. For a lesser creature, you are quite amusing. Save your tongues. You are not worthy of having Bhaal's blood within you. Only a dragon is worthy of containing the Lord of Murder's immortal essence. Those insolent words shall be your last. On my honor. Yes? A dangerous mistake.
Minsk and Boo stand.
What can I do?
Evil cannot be allowed to fester.
Every hamster has his.
What do you wish?
This is faster than Jiktika fast. My blade will cut you down to
What is
south.
my task? On my honor. Yes, very well.
You need... Yes?
Fall, creature!
What is my
And feed the earth!
Great fun! Right?
I'll help however I can.
It is done.
What can I do?
What do you want?
My spell has failed.
Yep.
What is my on my
Armor, live by the sword. Live a good long time.
Yes?
Stand back for justice.
What is my task? Consider it done.
What do you want? This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
Sarabok stands ready.
Something up?
I get it.
You need something?
Time to move?
What is funny? On my honor.
Show me. Feel my unholy wrath.
I am ready.
Ready and willing.
You point, I punch.
Speak your mind.
Yep.
What is my task?
I await your command.
On my honor.
Get your servant awaits.
Yes. I'll do it.
What do you want? Something up? Time to move?
Yes?
Swords, not words!
Yes?
I'll help however I can. What can I do? In their love's name.
I await your news.
Yep. Name.
What do you wish?
What is my task?
Vince and boom. Battle bow. Run, bow, run!
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
Every hamster has his day.
On my honor.
Sarabok stands ready.
Ready and willing. What do you want?
I am ready.
Yes?
I fear nothing.
What is my task?
For the eyes, the light.
On
Go
my
for
honor.
the eyes, yeah!
You need something? All right.
Something up? Name.
Yes, I'll do
Now I
my
remember
best.
when traveling with you was always so much fun. Time to move?
Show me.
Speak your mind.
What is my task?
Armored, sharpened, and raring. Go for the eyes.
On my honor.
Go for... Feel the backhand of justice.
Ready and willing.
Get your servant
your command.
What?
What can I do?
Know this even as I die, fool. You have been used and misled. Witness the truth to which you have been so blind.
I greet you once again, Godchild. You near the final stage of your destiny. All will become most complicated very soon. We shall see. You have fought against brother and sister in recent days. Fought and prevailed as they arrayed their forces against you. You have done well. The most powerful children of Bhaal gathered themselves together years ago. You know them as the Five. Together, they hoped their power would destroy all others of their kind. But what you do not know is why. What purpose your siblings have for their actions. You may suspect, but hear the truth from the lips of one you have murdered.
Why am I cold? Why is Yagashura disturbed?
You shall explain the truth of your actions, Spirit, to the one that killed you.
If I was killed by that one, then I don't owe nobody nothing.
You shall answer our questions of the Five.
The Five, Yagashura owes them all right. Sure, I'll speak. I was approached when I was still at the temple, still being taught the powers of Bhaal by the old witch. The greatest of all the Bhaalspawn were joining forces, I was told. We would defeat all others before us. Yagashura didn't trust the others. Figured sooner or later the Bhaalspawn would turn on each other. Figured I was stronger than the rest of them, maybe, but not all of them together. So I joined, raised an army of men and slaughtered all the Bhaalspawn we could, waiting for enough of the essence to collect in the abyss.
For Bhaal, the dead god, and your father to be resurrected as he had planned before his death.
And we would be his right hands, all five of us. That's what we were promised. We would live as demigods, ruling Faerun with our power. It was worth taking a chance for, Yagashura thinks.
So the Five sought to resurrect your father and become demigods. What does this mean to you, Godchild?
You are a fool to think the Five are defeated now. Of all of Bhaal's children, who do you think possessed the most of his essence? You, certainly, but we Five as well. How many of the Five have you killed? Myself? Ilisera? Probably Abázigal. And Sendai too. That is a lot of Bhaal's essence. And still one Bhaalspawn remaining. Yes, Baltasar. If anything, fool, you have stirred Bhaal in his slumber. He is closer now to awakening than ever before.
The last of the Five yet remains, Godchild, and your father stirs. What will you do? Then continue on your path, godchild. I shall see you soon enough.
A lot more exciting than any circus.
Yes?
I await your lead. Time to move?
You point, I punch.
You need something?
Swords, not words!
What is I will do my best. On my honor. Yes.
Greetings, old friend. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, so you do know who I am now. I must admit, you've changed more than a little since the last time we met, before you were straddling the world with your power, so to speak. Watching your progress. Well, not as much as I likely should have. I wish I had known long ago that Gorion would be right. I would have done more than just warn you about your destiny, I think. Have you any idea of the havoc the Bhaal spawn have caused up and down the coast? The havoc you've caused personally? No, I don't suppose you have. Not that it's entirely your fault. We Harpers have been working tirelessly for weeks now to prevent the panic from reaching a boiling point. Not a simple task. As I understand it, though, your quest is nearly at an end, correct? I have to leave again soon, so I can't help you much. But I can help you a little, whether you like it or not. It's important that this all ends soon, but that doesn't mean I won't lift a finger over it. There may be another way in, but you'll have to find it on your own. Now, I must go. From this point on, attaining your destiny is completely your own affair. I wish you well.
Yes? What is my task? On my honor. Very well. Yes, done.
Suspinar gladly serve. Ooh, what a big sword you has. Okay, stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Suspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes! Lots of goodies to find, lots to collect.
What is my as you ask?
Suspinar the flail of many heads it is. Ouch! Ooh, wrong head. Okay, stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Suspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes! Lots of goodies to find, lots to collect.
On my honor. It shall be.
What is... I can't... What got we here? Nope.
Yes, consider it done.
I see nothing more that matches with my recipes. No more shiny ones. Oh, well. Back to cleaning, I guess.
Gotcha.
Mince and Boo stand ready.
I am ready.
What do you want?
Help however I can.
Armored, sharpened, and raring to go. Make way, villainy. Hero, butt kicking, for goodness!
What can I do?
Ready and willing.
This is a lot more exciting than the circus.
Manus, potentia, Bacio,
You point, I punch.
What is my task?
Saravak stands ready.
On my honor. I will do my best. What is my... Yes.
Greetings, offspring of my old foe. It's time we spoke, you and I. But first, let's make sure we're not bothered by any of your so-called friends. This is a private matter. Now then, let's get trivial matters out of the way first. Do you know who I am? As opposed to what? Some grisly avatar like the Slayer? A cloud of smoke? A massive face in the sky with a booming voice? I am only here to talk, to gauge your threat to me, if any. If only things were so easy as that. But if I get involved in the whole Bhaalspawn mess, then my own opponents amongst the gods would intervene. Mistra, or Kellamvor, perhaps. And it seems that Ao, the Overfather, has an interest in this as well. Which is very odd. He wishes this little climactic end for the Bhaalspawn to play itself out, without interference from the rest of us. And so I, the great Cyric, am restricted to watching and observing. And yet if there is anyone who should feel threatened by a child of the former Lord of Murder, it is me. There is just no justice anymore. I've been watching your progress for a while. Very impressive. I've formed a few conclusions, but let's hear it from the horse's mouth. How much should I fear you? I see. I would have expected you to say as much. Who could have expected that this level of the Abyss, this throne of Bhaal, would give me such problems? If only I could have destroyed it to begin with. I didn't need it. I didn't want it. I have my own plane in Pandemonium, thank you very much. Much better than anywhere in the Abyss. But obviously I should have paid more attention to this dismal place. But it's no matter. Can't undo what's already been done. And if you try, well, that leads to all sorts of different problems. And I'd rather not open that bag of worms once again. As for you, I doubt you will seek my realm of influence. If you even get that far, that is. I have little desire to see yet another godling who might be a possible opponent. If you even have any power worth noting. I think you need to be tested. That is what you created these little rooms for, isn't it? To test yourself. Mistra and Ao couldn't fault me for aiding you towards that end, now, could they? Perhaps we will meet again. For now, let us see how you do against my favor. I suggest you prepare yourself.
On my honor, I'm out of sight of others.
Swords, not words!
You need something?
Yep.
Yes?
Minsk and Boo stand.
Speak your mind.
What you want? Good to go?
Yes? I'm out of sight of others.
Nature's servant awaits.
Name it.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
What is my very well?
Armored, sharpened. Boo says,
I'll help however I can.
I await your news.
On my honor.
Beg for death, and I'll make it
Yes?
quick.
You point, I punch.
What can... If you're sure...
Get back swords, not words. I see breath.
Ready and willing. Right you are.
What is my task?
Minsk and Boo stand.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
On my honor. Yes?
Every hamster has his day.
Show me.
What is my task? On my honor.
Feel the backhand of justice!
Yes? What is my task? On my honor, yes? As you ask. What is my task? It shall be.
Yes?
On my honor. Consider it done. Yes, I will do my best.
The balance has been wildly threatened. I and others of my brethren have felt it. And of course, you are at the center of these events, child of Bhaal.
Back on the plains, is he? Swept off the prime and whisked away like a soaring eagle into new adventure. Glad I am to see you, my friend.
Is it that time already?
This is hardly what I expected. If this continues, I see little point in my remaining with your group. We are a poor match.
Oh, it has come to this. I have heard the cries raised up against the Bhaal spawn across the land, and I thought of you. I am pleased to see you unharmed. Have you a need, then, for an old paladin?
Dang and bloody blasted! I swear I be thrice damned the way you yank me about from one place to the bloody next there since we met! What does you want now?
I'm getting sleepy. Wish we could stop for a bit.
This is a strange place that you've brought me to, my friend. I have little doubt that it's for a good reason. Do you require my assistance, or is there some other purpose to your summoning?
We meet again. I had foreseen that such an event would take place. I should have known that it would be soon, with the Bhaal spawn incidents increasing so rapidly.
Ugh, my legs are just aching. I've never walked so much in my life.
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
Whoa! That wasn't a wild surge. Oh, it's you. It's been a while. Last I heard, you were still with the elves. Thought you'd escape the whole ball spawn thing by planes hopping, huh? No? Uh-oh. If I'm here, I suppose this means the time for rest and relaxation is over? Your greatest quest, maybe. I still want to bring about world peace and become Niralax, rainbow-haired goddess of wild magic. Okay, okay. I see you're very serious about this whole child of a god thing.
It's so good to see a friendly face again, though I can scarcely believe it. What is this place? Not well. As you know, after Alagoth was revealed as the man behind the Truthful Trust, I joined the Order, hoping to redeem it. Unfortunately, the Sharans were prepared for the attack. I heard he had been sighted in Tetir and was seeking them there, and reached out to him. What would you have me do now?
Quite a few things that I could have named off as being possible to happen before the end of the day. Meeting you again wouldn't have been one of them. Where are we?
The Abil calls and I come. Shall I play the part of a slavish dog? Is that what you think to make of me by this summoning?
My thoughts are disrupted. My magic is lost. I've set a trap for the feet of the unwary.
Ha! That didn't work.
What is my guess? On my honor. Very well. Yes?
Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
Something up?
What is done? I await your word.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
What is my task? On my honor.
Yes?
Yes? What is my task? On my honor, yes? It shall be.
That didn't work.
Saspinar gladly serve the... What is that? Okay. Stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be mess. Enjoy. Now Saspinar gladly serve the What got we here? A book? It's good bedtime readings, maybe. Oh, it's Tome of Golems. Yeah. Nope. I see nothing more that matches with my recipes. No more shiny. Shiny ones.
On my... Yes.
Saspinar gladly, sir. What got we here? Okay. And back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be... Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes! Lots of goodies to find. Lots to collect.
Yes?
Shiny ones.
Very well.